Can I talk to you retards for a second? that's a that's a funny way to start a video, I'm sorry. But like, seriously, let me ask you a question. Do you want somebody to be nice to you? Or do you want somebody to be honest to you? Because I'm not a nice person. I'm a good person. I don't have time to fucking sit here and coddle and make you feel good so you can pay attention. I don't give a fuck. Most of you people are fucking retards. Do you know how many fucking retarded conversations I had today? Huh? Do you know the number one thing that makes you people fucking stupid? Is fucking religion. Fucking religion. I've had so many dumbass religious talks today. And the thing is, you probably feel some kind of way right now. Already. Don't pay attention to that shit. Beware of the programs that kick into your body when somebody is speaking. I have no ill will towards you. I have no bad intentions. I'm just sick of your shit. I'm just sick of your shit. Religious people are the weakest fucking people, bro. I'm sorry. You guys are fucking dumb. You guys are fucking retarded, bro. And I know you're gonna take that as disrespect, but the reason why you take it as disrespect is because you're fucking what I said you are. What the fuck? Religious people say the dumbest fucking shit constantly. You want to know how to debunk a religious person? You want to know what to say to a religious person? You say to them, when they say whatever the fuck they're gonna say about God or whatever the fuck, say to them, did you come up with that yourself? Do you have the ability to come up with that yourself, or are you just passing along bullshit that someone else told you? That's the problem. That's the weakness of religion. Fucking shit, you people are fucking annoying. And I talked to somebody it's not crime to be religious. I'm just saying, like, religious people are so close fucking minded, dog. You're so fucking pathetic and scared of going to hell that you refuse to receive information. And the funny thing is, the information that a nigga like me is going to give you is divine information. You're so afraid. You're so afraid. You're so afraid of hell. You're so afraid to disrespect somebody who you can't disrespect. You're so afraid to put yourself on a level of something that you perceive as over you. You're so afraid. It's just fearful people. Religious people are the most pussy ass niggas on this planet, dog. Because you can't tell them anything. Because they're so afraid. They're so afraid to step out of that little fucking bubble that somebody else put them in. You can't talk to these fucking retards. Like, what the fuck? Only God can judge me. I don't fear no man but God, which is a contradiction in itself. I don't fear nothing but God. Shut your pussy ass up. You don't know nothing. A nigga who knows something wouldn't even say no dumbass shit like that, first of all. You know nothing. Why can't you fucking religious retards fucking sit there and use your fucking mind? Think. You have a mind of your own. Think. You think God wants you to be a little fucking coward in the corner? You think God wants you to be a little fucking coward in the corner? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? The fuck? I have these fucking little retards online talking about, oh, see you on Judgment Day. See you on Judgment Day? Is that as like an insult You're saying that, like, oh, because of my what you perceive as my beliefs, that I'm going to hell, and that person is a person of God. This is what I'm fucking talking about. You guys are fucking retarded, and no one has the balls to tell you you're fucking retarded. Because, well, first of all, they already know how you're going to act. As soon as you start talking about God and religion, the program kicks inside. You get that little fucking feeling in your stomach. No, I can't. I can't. Little pussy ass nigga in the corner. Bro. See you on Judgment Day? Ma'am, did you come up with that yourself? Of course you didn't. All religious people do. Like, no religious person has an original fucking bone in their body. They never think for themselves. It's always shit that they heard here or shit that they heard here. They can't even be honest with you and tell you that the only reason why they believe what they believe is because someone else told them to believe. Something outside of themselves convinced them to believe in something, and that's why they believe into it. That's why they believe it. They can't even admit that. Like, what the fuck? Why? If you ask them, why are you religious? Why do you believe in God? They can't tell you. They never say, well, it's because, I was raised that way and my mom, dad put me in church and that's why I believe in God. Like, fucking retards. It's a belief system. You guys filter okay, let me give you an example because I know you're fucking retarded. All right? What I'm saying is, if you take a person with no child, right? If you take a child and you tell them, oh, a God, Christian, whatever the fuck you want to say, right? Or you say something like, oh, he's always watching out for you, he always protects you, and whatever the fuck else dumbass shit you're gonna say in this dumbass voice, right? Say you tell a child that, and the child goes out in the world, and let's say like a brick falls from a fucking building or some shit, and it smacks the floor like 3 inches in front of them, and they go, oh, I almost could have got smashed by a brick, but I didn't. Okay, well, what happened there? Oh, it must be God. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh, somebody told you something, you believed it, and now everything that happens supernatural or whatever, you're gonna filter it. You know, to filter like a coffee filter, you fucking retards. You're gonna filter it through that belief system. So if I tell a child about God and he's watching over you and shit, and then that brick scenario happens, you're gonna filter that what just happened to you. You're gonna filter it through the lens of what I told you. You're gonna think, oh, God is watching out for me. That's why the brick didn't hit me. You're a fucking retard. And then, of course, like you're a child, so like you're not gonna question your parents and all that shit, and that's fine. I understand that shit. But when you're a fucking adult, like grow the fuck up. You don't believe in Santa Claus no more, do you? You little fucking retard. You don't believe in the Tooth Fairy no more, do you? You little fucking retard. And why did you stop there? You know why you stopped there? Because there's no evidence when you're an adult that some fucking entity sneaks into your room and steals shit from under your pillow. That's why. Because if there was evidence of that, you would that's the Tooth Fairy as an adult. There's no evidence that a fucking fat nigga squeezes his fat ass down your chimney and leaves gifts. You know what it is. But if there was evidence of that, you would still believe in Santa Claus. That's how fucking retarded you are. Fuck out of here. Oh, God is beyond our comprehension of understanding. Yeah. You know why he's beyond your comprehension of understanding? It's because you think that he's beyond your comprehension of understanding. Therefore, he is. Fucking retard. I'm talking to these fucking people and I'm telling them the truth. I'm telling them. It's like, the funny thing is, when you tell people the truth about God and religion and shit, they don't think that that is from God. You know what I mean? It's like they will never put it together. They will never put it together that you have this wrong information in your brain your whole life, and you just happen to run into a nigga who's going to keep it solid with you. Like, I'm doing the Lord's work, bitch. And if you think I'm not doing the Lord's work because I'm cussing and saying retard, you're a fucking retard. That's what makes you retarded. You people don't understand. The fear of what I'm doing, of the fear of knowing the truth. It's like, bro, like, a religious person will be like, oh yeah, you're here to get tested and God will test you and all this fucking test you. Well, the biggest test, the biggest test is understanding that all that shit that you were told is bullshit. That's the test. That's the test that you're all fucking failing. Yeah, he will fucking test you. He will allow somebody to tell you bullshit and see if you're smart enough to think for yourself. But none of you are, because you're cowards. And that's the truth. You're fucking cowards. You're afraid. You're afraid of burning for eternity. It's fear. Well, why the fuck would God want you to fear him? Come on. Stop saying that dumb shit. You won't say that dumb shit because it sounds cool. You're not saying it because it's true. You're not saying it because something happened in your life which led you to a conclusion that only God can judge you. You're not saying it because of that. The fuck? You're saying it because it sounds cool to say. Only God can judge me. No, bitch. I'm a human. I'm judging you right fucking now. Calling you a fucking retard. I'm judging you. Humans can judge other humans so bad that other humans won't even leave their house. What do you mean only God can judge you? And I know you're going to say, well, it's kind of like a metaphor. But you don't understand metaphors. Parables. You don't understand metaphors. Because if you understood metaphors, you would understand that you can talk to God every fucking day. You fucking retards. God speaks to you through metaphors. Talking about you can't comprehend the information. Yeah, you can. It's going to be through a metaphor. The reason why it has to be through a metaphor is because you're so fucking retarded, because you have all this bullshit belief systems that you literally can't see the truth. So he has to say, hey, it's like this. This is like this. So you can have you know what I mean? So you can kind of grasp what he's trying to tell you. What I'm saying is, I learned how light works through observing water. I don't need to be a fucking scientist. I don't need to have a book, a PhD, a master's degrees. I don't need to be fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't have to work for fucking NASA. I'm a fucking chef. I'm a nobody to you. But I can explain to you in detail how light travels from the source to your fucking eyes. I don't need the internet. You don't need any of that. And I learned that through observing water. How's that? And the thing about you retards is that when someone tells you some shit like that, you think that they're a retard. You think that they're a retard because that person is telling you something that he came up with himself through observation. And you're so fucking retarded, you don't have that ability. You have to rely on somebody else. Who would be more stupid to you? Who would be more stupid to you? A nigga who can look at something and explain it, or a nigga who can look at something and have no idea what is occurring and has to rely on somebody else to tell him what's occurring? Who seems more stupid? The answer is obvious, but the answer is not obvious because when it happens to you, because I'm just a regular ass motherfucking nobody to you. You think that I couldn't possibly know things that fucking scientists know. And that's what makes you retarded. You can't even tell correct information when you hear it. You can't even recognize truth when you hear it. Because you've been living in lies. And you're living in fear. The fuck? Let me. Oh my god, yo. Fucking religious people are the fucking worst, nigga. Oh my fucking god. Bro. Religious people look everywhere. It's like, oh, I want to get a closer relationship with God. They'll say dumb shit like that. Well, fucking look in the mirror. Fuck. You think God is this fucking angry ass nigga in the clouds hoarding information over you? The same nigga who's supposed to love and care and all this shit is just an angry, vengeful nigga in the clouds hoarding all this information. Like, what the fuck? What do you think? What is it you think that you could do to God if you understood God? Like, what is it? What do you think you're gonna do? The reason why you think like that is because you don't understand. If you had the understanding, you wouldn't even do what you think that you would do because now you have the understanding. None of you understand fucking shit. Bro, oh my god. I think it was like a fucking God is a fucking, well, I don't even know the fucking words he used. A fucking mythical whatever the fuck he said. His comprehension, his knowledge is beyond our comprehension, and like, bro, it's really not, nigga. It's really all around you. You're just too stupid to see it because you didn't question any fucking thing. You're a pussy ass bitch, and you're scared. So when someone tells you something that you perceive has more information than you take that shit and then you tell the next man as if you came up with it on you. Bro, how many people come up with shit on their own? Like, if you're gonna tell somebody about religion and shit, can you do it in your own words? I asked a lady today, I said, who are, in your own words, tell me who is God and who are you? I'll pray for you. Yeah, that's something a fucking retard would say. Why would you pray for somebody? I know why. Because you were told to do it. You fucking pussy. I was talking to my mom, right? And I know I'm going all over the place, but like, you fucking retards are retarded, so it doesn't matter. I was talking to my mom, right? And then we're talking about prayer, and I'm like, and I know you're judging me now. Look, he's smoking weed. He's just high. He's on drugs. And, only God can judge me. Fucking retards. Like, so I'm talking to her about prayer, right? And I'm explaining to her, like, you pray for what? You fucking retards pray against God's will all the time. Like a religious person would tell you, oh, God only gives you stuff that you can handle. If you're going through a trial in your life, it's only because God gave you that trial because he knows you can handle it. Right? They'll say something like that. But if you know that and you're not just saying dumb shit that someone else told you to say that sounds cool, you would realize that if you're praying for someone, if you have a friend and they're sick, right? Say you have a friend and they're sick, and you pray for them. You're like, God, please make this person better. Please help this person get through their hard times. You haven't even thought of the thought that God could have made them sick, put them in that situation, made them lose their house or whatever the fuck they're going through for growth. Right? like say God wants to, I don't know, a person wants to know the truth or whatever. So God would put them in a situation to where, they would learn a lesson or learn something. Right? So say he makes them sick for 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks of them being sick and not be able to suffering, they learn something about themselves, which further advances them on their spiritual journey. And here your dumbass is praying against that fucking process. Oh, please, God, make that person better and get them out of... No, bitch, I put them in that situation so they can be better. And here your dumbass is praying against that situation. Going against God's will, not even fucking knowing it. Fucking retard. Talking about some praying for somebody. Shut the fuck up. I'm praying for shit. You don't even know what to fucking ask for, you dumb fuck. Dumb shit, bro. I'll pray for you. What the fuck you want? Pray for me. For what? For telling you the truth? Nigga, don't you realize if someone tells you the truth and you don't, and you deny it, you're fucked. It's over. Nigga, it's over. If God fucking forbid, God shows you the fucking truth about anything and you fucking deny it, it's over. Nigga, what the fuck? I told you. You didn't listen. Fucking scared ass, pussy ass niggas. Bro, you cocksuckers, you say dumb shit like fucking, like it's gonna mean something. And like I said, none of the things that you say are your own. They're not. No religious person, no Christian in America. We'll just talk about Christianity because fucking, I mean all religions, but it's really Christianity. Because that's what you know, so that's what I have to talk about. No religious person is going to tell you or can tell you the truth in their own words. They can't do it. They can't do it. Everything they're going to everything they're going to say is something that someone else already said. There's something or they got it directly from the Bible, or their parents told them, and now they're telling you. It's never an original thought. You don't see a problem with that? All these fucking smart people what? You can't even think for yourself, bitch. You're dumb. You're dumb. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of what I mean by thinking for yourself and seeing something for yourself, observing it. And this is gonna sound fucking retarded to some of you because some of you are so retarded, the truth sounds retarded to you. Right? But no other person will talk to you like this. No religious person will talk to you like this. They'll always rinse and repeat. They'll plagiarize. I'm not gonna plagiarize shit. Here's an original thought for your fucking retarded little minds to ponder. Fucking God, dude, people are so dumb. I asked a person today, and he was open-minded. Like if you're open-minded, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. But it's these fucking retards that every time you say something, you tell them the truth, and they can't say anything. Oh, God bless you. I'll pray for you. But they're dismissive. See you at Judgment Day. Those are the fucking retards. I asked him a question, and I'll ask you this question, which you won't be able to answer because you don't think. You never thought about anything. Why does the I in the alphabet, the lowercase I, why is the I the only letter that has a piece separate from itself? You never even considered that shit. Have you ever even asked that question? Of course you haven't. I'll give you time. Why is the I, the lowercase I, the only letter in the alphabet that has a piece separate from itself? Is the question. If you don't want the answer, if you want to think about it, then fucking pause the goddamn video. But I know you're not going to because you're fucking retarded and you're used to questions and answers coming like that. You're not used to thinking about it. If someone says something, you want immediate validation. Because you somehow think that if I tell you the answer, that you'll understand and know the answer. And that's another thing that makes you fucking retarded. Fucking retard. You think you just ask a question, someone can just fucking give you the answer. The answer I'm going to give you, you're not going to understand it because you didn't think about it for yourself. You're relying on an outside source, me, to give you the answer to the question because you're too stupid to think on your own. It's not on the internet. You can't look up the answer. I guarantee you. And if somehow you do, it'll probably be me answering. Fucking retards. You can't look up the answer. So the only way to even scratch it is to think about it. I'm sick of you fucking retards. Like seriously though, have you ever considered it? Why the lowercase I is the only letter that has a piece separate from itself? Now, the only reason why I keep going through this and I keep using this fucking reference is because it's the perfect reference. One, you get to see what actual thinking looks like, an observation. Two, there is no source for this answer. The answer has to be infused into a being. You have to literally understand the answer. You can't, like I said, you can't look it up. It's not in the Bible. It's not anywhere online. God damn. All right. If I asked you fucking retards, what is God's name? What would you say? Please don't say God, for fuck's sake. If you say God or Jesus or the Holy Spirit, you're a fucking retard. Once again, think for yourself. Do not give me no bullshit. Don't plagiarize. Don't plagiarize. If you don't fucking know, then say you don't know. To tell you God is the Alpha and Omega. He's all there is, all there ever was, and all there ever it's going to be, whatever the fuck. Right? So if you would put yourself in God's shoes, I know they say you can't do that, but here I am doing it. So there you go. Say you popped up, you incarnated in a void or whatever, the vacuum, whatever the fuck you think space is or whatever the fuck, time and shit. And you identified yourself. You wouldn't say, it's not like God popped up and said, I'm God. No. You would say, I is the answer. Okay? If someone asked you what God's name is, his name is I. Its name is I. I, right? And then you would say, okay, well, I am. I am meaning like you weren't and now you are. You incarnated. You are. Right? So it would either be I or I am. Both answers are acceptable. Right? So God's name is I. So ironically, when stupid humans say their name, and if you ask me who I am, and I reply that I am Josh, what am I saying? I'm saying that God is Josh through default. But you people are so retarded that if Kanye West says I'm a god, you get mad. You get that feeling in your stomach. The program kicks in. But you are God. You say it all the time. How many times have you said I am so and so? Right? I am is God. You pick God before yourself. God is how you recognize yourself. I am so and so. It's no different than God saying, I am God. That would be like, God is God. That's the translation, right? So when you say, I am Lisa, or I am Jason, or whatever the fuck, you're saying that God is that person. So if you observe the lowercase I, you will realize that it has a piece separated from the column. There's a dot over a column. You are the dot. You are the little retarded dot in the corner, dog. You are the fucking being who perceives separate from the column. You think that you are not part of the column, right? You are a lowercase I. You are a little god. That's what you are. You're a little god. You're a little piece of shit, pathetic, plagiarizing, cocksucking god. That's what you are. Another way to put it, another original thought, is that you are a leaf. Imagine the leaf. You're a conscious leaf, right? You're a conscious leaf that fell from a tree that doesn't realize. Like you look at the tree as God, not realizing that you're a part of that tree. You came from that tree, right? You perceive the separation. That's why the I has a piece separated from itself, because humans, they perceive themselves as separate from God. That's why you worship God. That's why you pray to God. That's why you seek religion. That's why your dumbass go to church and do all the things except the shit that Jesus actually did. Look at you scrambling in your brains right now. Oh, Jesus went to church. Look at you scrambling. The idea is to go from a lowercase I to an uppercase I, a complete being with no separation from itself. You never thought of that. You would never think of that. You would never piece that together. You would never look at a letter and think anything other than what someone else told you it was, because you're fucking retards. And I mean that. You're literally retarded. You literally have a basic childlike understanding of your surroundings, and that's why you don't know shit. That's why you say dumb shit like you can't fucking comprehend God's fucking shit because that's what someone told you. like like for fuck's sake, you retards. Everybody has their own brain, but none of you use it. You only use your brain for taking other people's information, storing it, and then reciting it to other people. There's not original bone in none of your bodies. You're all fucking retards. Only a nigga like me, only a nigga who uses his brain can fucking look at an symbol and derive meaning from it, which was not given to him by someone else. Do you understand? You probably don't, because you're fucking retards. You can't do that. You can never get that clarity, that peace of mind, that understanding through other people. You have to see it for yourself. Even when I'm telling you, you still have to see it for yourself, bro. God speaks to you through metaphors. He can't tell you the truth directly because you're too stupid to understand it. And I know I probably shouldn't say it that way, because when you say it that way, the person gets insulted. You only get insulted because you're stupid. Literally. You perceive insults. You even think you can insult God. The nigga who made everything. You think you can insult him by by words. Shut the fuck up. You know nothing. The observation of this is what lets me know what I need to know. You see, when you know something, it's different than believing in it. All you pussy ass niggas, you're so fucking full of fear and regret that you can't do that. You don't have that ability to look at something and understand it for yourself. You literally have to rely on somebody else to do everything for you. Is that not the definition of a stupid person? You literally have to rely on all these fucking videos and internet clips and scriptures to know any fucking thing. You can't simply go outside, observe something, and get understanding from it. You can't do it. You can't do it because you never truly thought for yourself. You don't think. There's no thought that goes into nothing. Everything has a symbol already. So you think that you know everything. You think that you understand shit because you understand words. You understand words and not meaning. You don't understand meaning. I know you don't understand meaning because you still believe in cuss words. Because you felt insulted when I said retard. Oh yeah, you're closer to God than all of us. Why do you cuss? Why do you insult people? Because it's the truth. The truth is not a friendly thing. The truth is scary. It's not on your side. The only reason why you would fear the truth is because you don't understand it, even when you hear it. That's why it's scary. It's scary because it's something that you would not understand by looking at it. If you understood even the ground that you walk on, what it actually is, it would scare you, at least at first. No one can tell you fucking shit. There are people online right now who constantly tell you the truth, but you don't gravitate towards them because you're stupid. You rather listen about celebrities and gossip and news and ICE and President Trump and the left or the right and dumb shit. The truth is, all of you are gods. All of you are part of God. Think of God as a body. Think of it. Think of God as a body, and you are a cell in that body. All humans are cells in a body, like cells in your body. The the examples of what's going on is literally your body. You are the example. But because you don't know yourself, you never paid attention to yourself or looked at yourself, you won't understand this. You can't correlate to what's going on inside you and match it to what's going on outside of you. They talk about the microcosm and the microcosm. They tell you as above, so below. You understand the words, but you don't know the meaning. You have no fucking meaning. You're dead inside. Without meaning, you're dead. Without meaning, you can't get nowhere. Without meaning, you can be lied and manipulated. That's the problem. You fuckers have no meaning. You think that you understand somebody's speaking because you understand the language, the words, the base form, and nothing else, dog. So sick of these fucking retards online trying to talk religion to a nigga like me. You can't talk religion to a nigga like me, nigga. The fuck? I told this lady today, I said, bitch, I've seen things that you would think were heavenly, and I've seen things that you would think is demonic. In real life. Don't talk to me about fucking religion. You have no idea what you're speaking of. You're just saying shit. You're saying shit that you yourself did not come up with. And that's most of you. That's literally like 85% of people on this fucking shitty ass planet. As people who don't know fucking shit, have never fucking figured anything out for themselves. Like literally, you never did. You never did. It's like, what do people know? You people don't know a goddamn thing. Nothing. You know nothing. You believe in everything and know nothing. The fuck? Why are most people religious? You're religious because your mom and daddy told you to be religious, you stupid bitch. And you accepted that shit. You never questioned it because they're your mom and dad and you were told to honor your mother and your father. Not realizing they're just people. I mean, I'm not saying disrespect your parents. I'm saying question everything, my friends. The fuck? Why wouldn't you? Why would you just accept someone else's bullshit? Even if it's true. Like the thing about the truth is just because you know it doesn't mean you understand it. What do I mean by that? Let me give you another original thought, you fucking retards. If I told you, if you never experienced fire, right? If you never experienced fire, and I told you fire was hot, and you went to somebody else and you told them, hey, you know fire's hot, you are correct, but you're incorrect. You're correct in assuming that fire is hot because I told you fire is hot, and fire is indeed hot. But if you never encountered the fire, that means you don't know for yourself, right? So you can be right and wrong at the same time. And that's most people. You go around saying shit that you have no experience in talking about. There's a difference between climbing a mountain and reading a book about climbing a mountain. It's not the same. The book can tell you correct details about climbing a mountain, yes, but you don't know them until you climb a fucking mountain. It's not difficult. Like, what the fuck? I should be explaining this to fucking preschoolers. Instead, I have to talk to fucking fully grown, functioning adults who think they know shit. It makes it even worse. And what makes it even worse on top of that is that these fully grown retards think that I'm retarded. Your biggest weakness is religion. You live in a world. Here's another original thought, you fucking retards. You live in a world where all they did was take you and sell it back to you. You don't even know it. The camera, the lens, it's modeled after your fucking eyes. A computer, a processor, it's modeled after your brain. The heart would be like an engine, or the lungs, the pump would be like an engine in a car. All they're doing is taking pieces of you, manifesting it outside of you, giving it to you, and telling you you need it. That's all they're doing. And the first thing that they did that with was God. They took God from you. They separated you from that shit. They made you a lowercase I. And they told you to look for I. And you fucking retards out here passing it along like you know something. Lowercase pieces of shit. You, oh, you should worship this, or believe in the I. Believe in the uppercase. Bitch, you're a lowercase, nigga. You don't even know it. You never even considered it. You don't think like me. I'm different from you. I'm sorry. It sounds arrogant and cocky, but it's the fucking truth. None of you are like me. You can't be like me. It's like, bro, there's billions of people on this planet. There's some people there that are more in tune than me. And I can't hold a candle to those people. But that's not the majority of you fucking retards. The majority of you retards are fucking retarded. And motherfuckers will tell you the same thing that I'm telling you in a nice, polite way. And you don't even pay attention to it. So that's why I'm not doing it that way. Maybe you needed a nigga to tell you that like this. Fuck. If you're having a conversation with somebody about any fucking thing, bro, about anything, and they can't explain it in their own way, that means that's a basic indicator that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But they are just taking information from some other source outside of themselves and they're plagiarizing it. Every time somebody tells you some dumbass scripture shit, they're plagiarizing. They're plagiarizing. They're not smart enough to come up with that information on their own. They're literally not. You're listening to fucking retards talk about shit as if they're smart, as if they put it together themselves. Does that not bother you? They didn't put it together themselves. They're taking information that they perceive as correct and they're trying to pass it off to you like they did something in their life. They didn't do shit. You put in no work. The fuck? You were told something, you believed it, and now you're telling me. Dumbass. It's literally that simple. There's no, you don't have to overcomplicate shit, bro. Most people don't know a fucking thing about nothing. It's all information. Motherfucker told me like 2 weeks ago, well, I know I'm smarter than you. I read books. You read books, bitch? And? And? So you're intaking information by somebody else? What does that mean? You think that the problem is you fucking retards think that being smart is recalling information that you stored in your brain. You think if someone asks you a question, well, what is this, and you can answer it, that means you're smart. No, sorry. Doesn't mean you're smart. A smart nigga can look at something and through nothing but his own mind tell you what it is and what it's doing, and he could break it down to you and then also give you a fucking metaphor. And he's doing all this in his own words. He's not plagiarizing anything off the internet. He doesn't have to look up information. He doesn't have to phone a friend. He has understanding. You people don't have understanding about shit. And then you laugh at people who think for themselves. That's another weakness of retards. You fucking mock and laugh at people who, like, let me give you a fucking example. Like fucking flat earth people, right? If someone says the earth is flat, and most people just fucking laugh at them, call them stupid, tell them school has failed them. It's like, bro, do you know, like, let's just go in your belief system. Do you know a while ago, everybody knew the earth was flat? It was common knowledge that it was flat. And some guy came up and was like, no, actually, it's round. Don't you think that people were laughing and shit at him? The same nigga, if it wasn't for that nigga who stood against the grain and did tests that proved the earth was round and not flat, you all would still think it's flat. You fucking retards. Standing on somebody else's back. Gonna sit there and make fun of a person for trying to think for themselves when the very idea of that thing is the reason why you believe that it's round. The truth is that none of you have ever seen the planet from outside the planet. So the truth is you have no fucking idea what the shape is. You could be in a fucking square for all you fucking know. You don't fucking know. You don't correlate nothing to nothing, so you can't say, oh, it's like, you know, the reason why the atoms in your body or your cells are round is because of this. So that's why I think the planet is. You don't even do that. You don't even do that. You just don't want to seem like a fucking retard because the fear of being laughed at. The truth is, none of you know. You don't know anything. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm not saying it's flat, but I'm saying, like, what the fuck? Like, clearly the moon landing was bullshit. Like, anybody with a fucking brain can see that. Clearly, the pictures of Earth from NASA on NASA's website are CGI. Clearly. So, you know what I mean? If a person's looking at that, okay, well, why? If it's like they say they if it's actually round, then why is there so much bullshit on space? Why is there so much bullshit about satellites and, you know what I mean? Fucking retards. Retards don't even fucking think. The fuck? They tell you another fucking original thought, you fucking retards. Like the Voyager, right? They have a Voyager documentary on Netflix, and they're showing like how the satellite went past Jupiter and shit like that, and they're showing you footage, but they're not showing you real footage. And think about this: a satellite is big compared to you, but it's small compared to a fucking planet. Planets have moons, you fucking retards. How do they tell you that planets have moons? Like, by their own definition, this shit's retarded. They'll tell you that the reason why planets have moons is because the planet's gravitational pull is so strong. It pulls the rock in close, to a certain point, and then it keeps it there. And you know what I mean? Like, Jupiter has like 17 moons. And it's because Jupiter's so fucking huge. It can pull all these big ass asteroids and shit next to it and become a moon. But a little ass tiny satellite can just zip on by. A little ass human, retarded human satellite can just, zip on by and escape the fucking gravity that trapped a moon. You fucking yeah, you don't think for yourself. Bro, you think I'm bullshitting? The next time you talk to somebody about anything, just listen to what they say. Talk to somebody about religion. Just because. Just because. Listen to what they say. They will tell you nothing original. They will tell you nothing original. Nothing. Nothing. And then like when they tell you if you get an original story of why they believe what they believe, you will notice that all they're doing is filtering the information through their belief system. They're the person who the brick fell in front of their feet and they said, "Oh, it was God." Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Anyways, it's been a cool 51 minutes. Yeah, religious people are fucking retarded. I'm sorry, bro. And you guys don't fucking listen to shit, even when motherfuckers is telling you the truth. The problem is you think everybody is the same. Like, forget me. You don't think there's people out here that know certain things, certain crazy things? Of course they are, just by the sheer math of it. And I'm telling you, you ran into a motherfucker like that. That's me. But because I say that, you think that I think that I'm special or something, and you're not. And that's kind of true in a way, but it's also true in reverse. But motherfuckers really don't know nothing. They know nothing. It's plagiarism in animation. Motherfuckers really, they literally just take shit from other people, from outside sources, and they pass it off as if they know, if they made it up. They came up with it. And they'll tell you somebody else's information, like, ha, told you. And they'll be smug about it. Like, bro. Fucking talk to me about God and shit. Do you know how many miracles I see on a daily basis, bitch? Do you, do you know I can ask a question to the universe, like in my head or out loud, and I can get an answer for that shit? I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I can explain to you how light travels using water. It's really not that hard. Like fucking people, bro. People want to talk to God, but you don't understand God's language. I'm going to bed.